Well, hello, students, and welcome to this brief presentation here concerning Christ-centered mentoring. Christ-centered mentoring. I'm big into Christ-centered mentoring. I've been a coach, counselor, mentor since 1989. Even though I have a couple of doctorate degrees and a stack of certification, this is my go-to program that I use is Christ-centered mentoring because I believe in it so much because it works. But I want to look at the curriculum framework here of Christ-centered mentoring program where you understand what you can get through the American Seminary through this Christ-centered mentoring program, certificate of completion program, shall I say. But it is a way to empower mentors to guide others into rest and spiritual awareness maturity. Let me say it again. It's a way to empower mentors to guide others into rest and spiritual maturity. This structure can be adapted for online, in-person, or hybrid delivery, and it includes modules, objectives, assignments, and suggests rituals or creative practices that you can go beyond what is written and be led by the Spirit to worship as you see fit. Christ-centered mentoring certification curriculum. So we'll look at the program overview. The Transformative Certification Program is equipping mentors to guide others into Christ consciousness, identity, emotional healing, and spiritual maturity through grace-based ontological mentoring, rooted in metaphysical reinterpretation, scientific spiritual synthesis, and the rhythm of divine remembrance. So let's look at Module 1. Module 1 is the ontological foundations of Christ-centered mentoring objective. So what's the objective here? It establishes the metaphysical and theological framework for mentoring from identity in Christ. So what does identity in Christ mean? Our divinity, who we've always been since the foundation of the world, actually, in Christ. So this identity is from our divinity as a oneness, our oneness with Christ. So let's look at a topic here. Christ as ontological pattern. Christ as an ontological pattern. It goes beyond moralism and behavioralism. It goes beyond. So look at the grace versus law is another thing that we cover in this certification program. Grace versus law. The end of duality and adversarial identity. The mirror principle sees Christ in others. Let me say that again. The mirror principle is seeing Christ in others. So if you're interested in this certificate of completion program through the American Seminary, then give me a shout out at Dr. Cecil at teachtruth.net. That's right, Dr. Cecil at teachtruth.net. And let's get together on a Zoom or a WhatsApp meeting and let me sort it out with you, give you what all you need to know to get involved to get your certificate of completion at the American Seminary. By the way, if you want to get a degree, a real degree, an accredited degree, that's a great place to start. www.americanseminary.net. Let me say that again. www.americanseminary.net to get you an accredited degree that you would proudly put on the wall and let people know that you're actually trained from an accredited institution. Again, this is Dr. Cecil Cochran saying, just be blessed, friends, today. Why would I say that? Well, because you already are.